So I got a few minutes right now before I head to the airport, so I thought I would take this time to do the good, the bad, the ugly of Bucharest. Starting with the good, the first one is kind of got two parts to it, and that is the overall restoration of the city. There are a ton of buildings here that are scaffolded up, and they're working on and repairing and renovating and restoring, which is really great to see. I mean, I don't get to see the finished product, which is kind of sad, but it's just nice to see the amount of restoration work that is ongoing here. And the second part of that is just sort of the restoration and repair work that's going on around the city as a whole. I see crews working on repaving sidewalks. I see gardeners out all over the place pruning trees and trimming grasses and, you know, getting everything ready for the fall. Yeah, you can see that they're putting an effort into not only restore the city but maintain it and improve it each and every day. So it's really cool to see. The second good is also a kind of a double-edged one, and that is it is a very walkable city here. I've only used a cab a couple of times. I've pretty much walked everywhere. It's flat, it's really nice, and I've walked around a lot of places, and I've never felt unsafe once. I've never had that kind of like tingly feeling in the back of your neck to kind of look over your shoulder, or that moment where you're like, oh, I gotta keep an eye on my wallet here. Never had that feeling here. I've walked all over the place, so that's really great. When it comes to the bad, I can't honestly say that there's really anything bad as a whole. Yeah, some of the sidewalks are in a bit rough shape, but they're working on that. The taxis, well, I mean, the taxis are the taxis in any major city, so that's not going to make much of a difference. But no, not really anything bad to say, to be honest. The ugly, well, that on the other hand is a very easy one. And that's the graffiti. And I don't mean graffiti murals, I mean graffiti tagging, and it is everywhere here. Some people say that it sort of adds to sort of the rebellious, rustic charm of the city. I don't necessarily agree with that. Some of these buildings, you got like these 4 or 5 story buildings where everything from the second floor up is absolutely beautiful, and then you get down to the ground floor and it's just covered in spray paint. And nothing seems to be sacred. They spray paint waterfalls, fountains, statues, the riverbanks, storefronts. It doesn't really matter. And it really takes away from the overall beauty of the city, which is really, really sad, in my opinion. I really hope they do something about it, because it's such a silly problem to have in a city like this that has so much potential and is heading in the right direction in so many ways. Will I come back to this city? Not in the near future, no. But I would be very, very interested to come back here 10, 15 years from now to sort of see how everything's come. Because if they keep doing the work that they're doing and maintaining the buildings and structures and city as a whole, I think it's only going to get better and better and better. And 10, 15 years down the road from now, I think the city is going to be absolutely stunning. So yeah, I would come back, just not in the near future. I'd like to come back in a little while and check out kind of what they've done. But that's going to be it for us here in Bucharest, because we got to go. We got to make it to the airport and head on to our new country and a new city. So yeah, let's go. Here at the international airport for Bucharest. I have about an hour wait before I can actually check in and check my bags. So I thought, what better time than now to fill you guys in on where we're heading to next. So the next country we're going to was founded in 896 by the Huns. After the Second World War, it was under communist rule from 1945 to 1989. They actually sided with Germany and the Nazis, and, well, that didn't exactly end well for them. They joined NATO in 1999, and they joined the European Union in 2004. I'm, of course, talking about Hungary, and the capital city that we're going to, which is Budapest. Budapest originally was actually three different cities. Buda on one side of the Danube, Pest on the other side of the Danube, and Óbuda as well. And in 1873, they came together and created one giant city known as today Budapest. It's also known as the Queen of the Danube, even though Vienna would like to argue that fact. But one of the coolest things I like about Budapest is the fact that the Parliament building and St. Stephen's Basilisk both sit at 96 meters tall, and they are the tallest buildings in Budapest. And that's for a reason. Nobody else can build taller than that, because they believe that nothing should be higher than state or religion. And so they restrict anything being built taller than those two buildings, which in a weird way is kind of cool. There are numerous UNESCO World Heritage Sites around Budapest. I'm excited to go check this city out. I hope you are too. So yeah, let's get going and catch this plane. Well, we've made it to Budapest. I'm at the place where I'm going to be staying while we're here. Sorry I didn't show you too much inside either of Bucharest or Budapest airport. Neither of them were really anything kind of to write home about. They were just functional airports. So not really too much to see in there. But driving here, what I did see, I kind of like of the city. It's currently 7:30 p.m. here, so we're not going to be able to go out tonight and check out around the neighborhood. But that is something I will do first thing in the morning. But for you guys, that'll be right now. Well, I've been wandering around now for the last, gotta be at least 4 hours, 5, maybe even 5 hours. So far, so good. Strange city in the best possible way. It reminds me of so many different cities. You turn one street corner and walk a block and you feel like you could be in a completely different city. From the massive 6-lane streets with 20-foot sidewalks to, you know, turning a corner and being in a single lane, one-way street with a tiny sidewalk. Yeah, there's been moments that I could have been in a borough of New York City or in the back street of London or Paris. Even to some degree Bucharest as well. I mean, yeah, it's very eclectic. And then obviously walking down the river by the Danube, it's beautiful over there. So yeah, it's been a good walk around. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to getting out and exploring this city, going to see all the UNESCO World Heritage Sites around the city. But yeah, that's going to be in our next video. So I hope you enjoyed this travel day. I am trying to get better at these travel day videos, make them a little bit more entertaining if I can. So yeah, if you like the video, please click the like and subscribe to the channel. And I guess I will see you guys next time.